up before dawn, down to the Knox mine we've been digging on. No other light but the lamp on my head, and my mama told me that I wound up dead, but there's bills to pay, and the rent's due today, so I'll take my chances this time. Breaking my back, $5 a day, and the company stores get half anyway. While Mr. Cold Baron sits up on a hill in a gold-plated mansion with pockets to fill, and we're underground, 300 feet down, and it feels like we're digging our grave. Don't go down the mines, heed the words that I tell you. It'll cost you your life, and it's damp and dark too. The river is wide, and it gets ever closer. Each hammer strike, don't go down the mines. Heard people talk about the river's full pain. They got us digging too close to the bank. But money and greed is a powerful thing. It can make a man blind to the danger it brings. And I've got a feeling this anthracite ceiling can't hold back the river above. We heard the warning just before noon. Thunder is sounding, the river came through. We tried to run, but the mine's like a blaze, and the cold icy waters chased us to our graves. Mama was right, that I'd give my life. Wish I'd listened to her when she said, don't go down the mines, heed the words that I tell you. It'll cost you your life, and it's damp and dark too. The river is wide, and it gets ever closer. Each hammer strike, don't go down the mines. Yes, Mama was right, don't go down the mines. Cold January, up before dawn, down to the Knox mine we've been digging on. No other light but the lamp on my head, and my mama told me that I'll wind up dead, but there's bills to pay. The rent's due today, so I'll take my chances this time. Breaking my back, $5 a day, don't go down the mines.
Let me just come back. Thank you.
Leaving from St. Louis, headed for the coast. No telling when or if you're coming home. And half the time you knew me, you were out there on the road. It's a wonder that we've come this far at all. When the heather's blooming on the mountainside, and the north wind blows across the great divide, won't you tell me what it's like underneath that western sky, and whatever will become of you and I? Do you smell the oleander in the California breeze? Have you reached a place where redwoods meet the sea? Well, I will never know, dear, I can only guess, for the Roman is the one you love best. When the heather's blooming on the mountainside, and the north wind blows across the great divide, won't you tell me what it's like underneath that western sky, and whatever will become of you and I? When the heather's blooming on the mountainside, and the north wind blows across the great divide, won't you tell me what it's like underneath that western sky, and whatever will become of you and I? Whatever will become of you and I?
They open again. I think I like that. The gin and whiskey.
Gin and whiskey? I don't think so. I will have gin and whiskey.
Hello.
Hello. I know, I just went to the night.
Don't put the chocolate on.
Wipe the sleep from your eyes. Quit your dreaming now, the sun is on the rise. And by the end of the day, this dusty room will be 1,000 miles away. Once heard it said in a song, best keep to traveling on. Ride 10 deep into town. Another night of setting up and breaking down. And if we leave here tonight, we'll be halfway to Barstow by daylight. I'll take the wheel if you start to yawn. Just keep to traveling on. Can barely stand on 2 feet. Callous fingers tap my weak and shaky knees. At least I can rest my mind. Find some comfort in those yellow and white lines. They've been there all along. Keep to traveling on. Tell me, what is this place? Countless people, but not one familiar face. It's not so bad, I suppose. Starting over every time I change my clothes. Even here I'm all but gone. Best keep to traveling on. Big wheels turning, hum a lonely song. Best keep to traveling on. Best keep to traveling on.
Here's the second stone circle again on the left, the smaller circle.